so today is the first day of the food drive. There are bins in your classes. If you don't know which classroom your bin is in, talk to your class officers.
Next week, we'll give you more information about it, but there's going to be a soccer game amongst the entire school to see who's the best at soccer. So we'll see about that. And then today we're going to have the General Student Council meeting, so please be there. We're going to start a little bit later, like 11:40.
And then Model UN, this is really important. If you're in the club, we're going to have a really quick mandatory meeting at 11:30 today. So be there at Senior Soto's room. And if you're still participating in No Shave November, good job.
Yeah.
So greetings, just want to say congratulations to all the fall sports teams that are all wrapped up their season. Girls finished third overall in the league. York cross country was second in the league overall. The other teams, water polo only lost one game. Am I missing? Field hockey finished up, and one of our star freshmen scored a goal against Christopher yesterday. Specific details in a few minutes. As far as the transition to winter sports, there'll be team meetings today at 3 o'clock. Boys soccer room 4, girls soccer room 3, girls basketball room 1, boys basketball in the gym. You better make sure you sign up online if you're going to be on one of these teams. That's one of the things that's going to happen. What you need to do if you're currently in a health and fitness class or supervised study hall is check in with your supervisor, let them know you need to go to one of these, or you'd like to go, you should ask permission, to go to one of these team meetings so that we know where you are, then go to the room that you're checking in with. Okay? And then on Monday, if you don't have a practice today for one of those sports teams, 2 of the teams are practicing, 2 are going off on Monday, and health and fitness will all transition on Monday, November 10th. So there's notices around the school. If you have questions, try and find somebody or ask me. I'll be around most of the day, but if I'm not, somehow you'll be able to figure out the information. Okay, thanks.
Hi, so SHIELD students, there's going to be a mandatory All About York training next Wednesday at lunch. This is going to take precedence over clubs and everything else, so bring your food. Meet me in the Student Center and we'll go over what your duties are going to be for that day. Also, on Tuesday, it's November 11th, it's Veterans Day at a lot of schools, and so we have a massive group of visitors that are going to be here. 8th and 9th grade hosts, I'll be finding you with your little cards so you'll know who you'll be hosting. Teachers are all aware of it, so classes are going to be fun that day, and more fun than usual, but we have 24 visitors coming, so if you see somebody that you don't recognize, be sure to say hello. So, I know many of you feel for people who are hungry in our county, and you fully intend to bring some food to school and get involved in the food drive. I did leave bags outside room 9, and I know a lot of you think after school, oh, I forgot to get one before the weekend. If you grab 2 and put them in your backpack right now after you leave break, you'll have them when you go home. There's also some letters you can use so that if you want to just drop a letter off at people's houses, they can provide their own bags so we get our food drive going this year. Second thing, some people have volunteered at King Elementary School. Monterey School District has changed some of their regulations. You have to be 21 to volunteer in their schools. So I've been working on trying to get that to happen, trying to find another way to get us involved in a program that actually takes place at King. I'll let you know if that happens. In the meantime, if anybody is very interested in tutoring and helping young children learn English, I'm in some preliminary conversations about doing Skype tutoring with children in Sudan. So talk to me if you're interested in learning more about that. Thanks.
When I was 7 years old, I decided to become Lindsay Lohan. After watching the movie The Parent Trap numerous times, I was becoming increasingly obsessed. My younger sister, Isabella, passed away when she was 5 weeks old. Afterwards, I was left feeling as though something was missing. I was supposed to have a sister, wasn't I? The idea of stumbling across one at summer camp, escaping to another country under her name, and reuniting our families began appealing to me greatly. So, I set off on an adventure to find her, this enigmatic girl, in any and every place I could think of. The grocery store, the gas station, and school. My perseverance finally paid off when I met a girl in my second grade class named Angelie. One day we got to talking on the swing set. The rubber seats burned our thighs, and a few feet away the blacktop had begun to melt and fizz in the heat. Swaying back and forth, I expressed to Angelie my very real concerns about finding my long-lost twin. She paused a moment, looked at me meaningfully, and asked, "What are your parents' names?" I kicked my heels into the dusty gravel and responded seriously, "Rudy and Heather," to which she squealed, "Same!" For the rest of our break, she asked me personal questions over boxes of warm apple juice. I replied with growing excitement, and she assured me that all my information matched up perfectly with hers. This meant, without a doubt, we were twins, separated at birth. Not only that, but we apparently lived just across the street from each other. Today, I can confidently tell all of you that the house she had referred to was inhabited by a toad-like Texan man who practically slept in cowboy hats and beer cans. Back then, though, I conveniently ignored anything that opposed my wishes. Sure, I was somewhat perturbed to find that my family had been living a double life. It was iffy that they had managed to have both a Mexican and Indian child in one pregnancy. But my joy outweighed that rationale. I spent a year staring at my neighbor's yard, hoping to see Angelie. The stories of our relation got more and more outrageous, but I believed her. When she told me she had moved into a secret room of my house, I didn't question it. I did spend a lot of time in closets looking for hidden doors, though. I think reality finally hit when she celebrated her birthday 5 months before mine. That was a small detail we had forgotten to share. We believe what we want to believe. As children and as adults, we employ our imaginations to create a better world for ourselves. Emotion and personal desire play enormous roles in our judgment, and this doesn't have to be a bad thing. I wanted my siblings so much, I invented one. I'm fully aware Isabella and Angelie were not the same person, but the 7-year-old me needed them to be, just for a little while. This can be called denial and a coping mechanism, but we all find hope and strength in something, whether a religion, a philosophy, or a long-lost twin. The exact details and explanations may not be perfect. There may not be a clearly thought-out reason for why we have faith in what we do, but biological or not, I found a sister.
Oregon can grow a calcified lesion called the Gons complex? Do you know what the name of the author who wrote Robinson Crusoe was? Do you know what decree was issued on January 1st, 1863? Yeah, me neither. Today's the first meeting for the Quiz Bowl team. We're going to be having it in room 3 at lunch. And I really hope to see you guys there. We're going to be going over what Quiz Bowl really is, what kind of tournaments will be coming up, what kind of stuff we do, and possibly practice a little bit. So please show up if you're remotely interested so we can get faces, names, and kind of just numbers of how many people we would like to see, or how many we might see. If you cannot attend the meeting today because of some other club or meeting of some sort, just talk to me and tell me that you're interested. So I hope to see you all there. Yeah.
Guild meeting today in room 2, and from now on it's going to be on C days at lunch. so we don't conflict with Quiz Bowl.
I have yet another tennis announcement. We did quite well at the MTALs with Alyssa Pompan winning second place and Lauren Sugar winning third. And just when you thought tennis was all over, we do have practice today. So please be at the dance.
Ball State is coming up!
Oh, okay, yeah. So, those of you who are going to Fall State, I've given you all permission slips, or at least you have one. We need those back preferably by Monday if you haven't gotten it back to me yet. So, that for the permission slips.
Also, we have a meeting coming up on Tuesday in room 8. There will be food. We'll be talking about the midterms, so it should be fun. Right. Also, sometime next week, we're going to be having a mandatory meeting for all of those who are going to Fall State, just to go over, the safety protocol, proper attire, and our chapter's agenda. Okay, I'll let you guys know. I'll be sending out an email sometime over the weekend. All right, thank you. Get those permission slips to Thomas. All right.
The final game of the yard volleyball tournament is today during lunch, 11:40 in the gym. You should all come and witness a major historical event that will be going down. So, come support the people playing and be there. Thank you.
So today is the best day of the year because it's the first day of soccer practice.
Said there's going to be a meeting for the boys in room 4 at 3 o'clock. It's really important that you at least come to the first meeting, so please show up.
Yeah, and the girls' meeting will be in room 3, 3 o'clock.
And the boys will be having practice after their meeting. And
girls are welcome to go, but it's not mandatory.
Yeah, our practice starts Monday.
If there's 1% interest in soccer, you should please come to the meeting. Doesn't matter how good or bad you are. Please show up.
So just another reminder for yearbook. For those of you who haven't seen it, Eunice and I have posted a link for senior superlatives. We've gotten a few for some people. There are a lot of interesting ones for Michael already. But our goal is to get at least one for everyone by January. So please get on that and have fun with it.
Second thing for seniors are your senior pages, so you guys can start thinking about that. Overall, we want all of them in by the end of February next year. So you guys have some time. At the same time, don't procrastinate on it. And if you don't turn anything in, we'll be having fun with it.
I'll come back. No, come back.
Volleyball had our last game on Wednesday against PCS, and we had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we had our banquet last night. Seniors just wanted to say we love playing with the girls. They're really great, and we're looking forward to seeing how much better you get once you've gotten a few years together on the court.